names. Some of the names are within our scientific board at New Skin. It's what we do a lot of, and I'll go through that later. But that's my way kind of in. And then Toppe was saying, like, why are we here? And the front row down here, that's true, that's why I'm still here. Because I wanted to go back to that PhD for many, many times. And then, I mean, the colleagues here are amazing. So that I completely agree with Toppe and with my colleagues. Not me, everyone else but this one, the old guy in front. All right, so Elna said it. When we started with 13 products. They were so bloody popular that people kept spooning them up. And what's interesting to know is that they're still there. We reformulated slightly and we did a package refresh, thank God. But the products are still there. That's called innovation. That's from when I was born, 84. We still kept them because that was how innovative we were. And innovation is one of the big things with New Skin. I mean, in everything we do, and that's also why it's continuously fun to be a part of, because there's always a new challenge lying ahead, because we are innovative, because we have strong science for all of our products. Even the power lips I'm wearing now was developed by one of the many scientists we have working for us permanently. And I think, one of the philosophies, Elna said it, all of the good, none of the bad. Another one could be that what we aim to do is improve our customers' life in whatever little way we can. I mean, maybe you get up in the morning, you put on power lips, and I feel empowered. It makes me happy. That's changing my day already. Maybe it's in the bigger ways. Maybe you sell supplements to someone and they can feel an effect. They can see things happening. So we want to improve customers' life in whatever big or small way we can. We wanted to do that in 84. We still want to do that now. Yes. Elna said it already. We have been recognized for our hard work. Devices is really one of our strong suit. Also because we collaborate with a lot of people, and I think we need to realize that we are only as good as our neighbors are making us. So we collaborate a whole lot with different research institutions, and that is also why we stay ahead of the game. That is why we can come out with products like the ones you see here, and that is why we are one of the front figures. Also, when it comes to awards, I mean, we have been mentioned in, and I wrote some of them down because I'm really bad with magazine names, Elle, Vogue, Pure Beauty, Glamour, Aces, and so forth. So really, and this is just some of them and the ones that we won within the last 2 years, but there is plenty. So we are really getting recognized for all of the fantastic products we put out there. And as I said, science is at the very core, science and innovation of everything we do. And here are some of our front figures. Those 3 people you see here.
Hey.
Amazing scientists. They have over 30 years of experience when it comes to anti-aging research. But also the people you see at the background and all of the people I could not include in the slide. We're talking 75 something that works for us continuously. And they are from all different backgrounds. Some of them are maybe health instructors, fitness instructors. Some of them come from chemistry background, physical background. Some of them are within pure medicine, biomedicine. So we really have a very, very broad spectrum of people working for us, which is why we can develop, both supplements and lipstick and devices and everything in between. So there should be something for all of you and you can grow with it. So if you are new to the business and you just started today because you love the toothpaste, then maybe you'll get wrinkly in a few years and then you'll love another one. So it's really, really cool that you can continue to grow. Maybe you get obsessed with fitness. Well, then we have a line for that. So it is really a company you can grow in. All of the people I just showed you, they would say again, you are only as good as the people around you can make you. And these are the people around us. This is our scientific advisory board. Well, they're kind of the gurus. So when I asked some of the people here, when you ask some of the front figure, Joe Changhill and Naxma, Bartlett, when you're asking them, who are you superheroes? Then they'll not say Harry Styles or whatever else superheroes people might have. They'll say these guys. These guys are the top of the top within science, from different fields. We have Dr. Paul Cox, that I think many of you know, one of the best ethnobotanists of the world. Yes. We have Zoe, she's one of the biggest dermatologists of the world. If you go to medical search engines and put in her name, you will find numerous of articles. These are the people that advise us. These are the people who sit with the crystal ball and will say, hey, what's coming up next? This is the direction we want to go in. So some people that we're really, really proud to have on board. We have our anti-aging labs as well. We have two, one in the US, one in Shanghai. Amazing labs where we do all of our research, and that will eventually be all the products that we love. And one of the things specifically that came from there is our age-lock products. And if you've seen those two rings up here, that's when you know it's age-lock. And that's when you know that if you are in your mid-20s and plus, then it might be a good idea to focus on something like that. Because they are really going to be the ones that are targeting aging. And they're targeting aging with epigenetics. So we can't change your genes, they will remain the same. But how can we feed your genes so they might be expressed in a slightly more beneficial way? At least if beneficial is you're looking more youthful. So this is what we did, or what they did, what our scientists been doing. You go through tons of blood ingredients out here, plant ingredients, everything. You go through that and then you find combinations that will have an impact for your skin. Maybe it's lines and wrinkles, maybe it's pigmentation issues, maybe it's something radiant, something completely different. But you go through all of that and then you come out with a handful of ingredients that you think, those are the ingredients I want to use in line corrector. But then you have to do the same process for True Face Essence Ultra and the same process for another age-lock product. So really we're talking about a lot of different ingredients that together make up this age-lock blend. It's never the same in any of our products. It's never only one. That's like saying broccoli is healthy, therefore you only eat broccoli. Yeah, well, no. I mean, one ingredient is good, folic acid is good, but do other things. So at Nu Skin, we kind of believe in this. I mean, I know some of you will look at an ingredient list and you'll be scared because the names, they sound chemical, and chemical sounds horrible, and you'll think there's so many things I can't pronounce and that surely can't be good. Yes, it is. It's just like you're eating a lot of different stuff. We really believe that if you take different things and mix them, then you will get that holistic approach to aging, to eating, whatnot. So that's what we're trying to do. A good mix of everything that will make you appear more young, more youthful. We have a lot of things behind here. There's a lot of safety, there's a lot of substantiation that goes into all of our products, both the lipstick and the supplements and the scanner and everything in between. So just know that whenever you have a product in your hand, it's gone through something we call selection, selecting the right, this is Reishi Max. So how do we select the correct type of mushroom that will give you that concentration that you need? And then how do we source it? I mean, where do we grow it? Do we grow it up? Let's grow it similar to how it was grown in nature, if we can't pick it from nature for whatever reason that might be. So those are two of our S's that goes into our quality process. Then we have specification, that's also super important. So you need to be specific when you choose ingredients. You need to make sure that each batch had the right ingredients in and the right concentration. We need to do standardization as well, so that the actives are always the same, and also so that they look the same, so you don't have a green product and next time a yellow one. And then we need safety, of course, that's by law, but this is something we do extra. So we do all the things that are required by law, this is extra. And then substantiation as well, where we do a lot of clinical studies, we look at a lot of clinical literature online to make sure that whatever we're putting in have the fantastic effect that we want. And clinical studies I'll talk more about later, because that is also what makes us really great. You don't have to do clinical study as a skincare company or as a wellness company, but we do it anyway. We do it because we know we come out on top. So I'll show you some of that later. But I want to mention, before I finish this one, I want to mention that the scanner is probably one of the most innovative, I think, tools we have. Maybe a bit overlooked. You probably heard about LumiSpa, but maybe not the scanner. And yeah, you have. And maybe you had a chance to try it in the break, but otherwise find someone who has a scanner. This is a Nobel winning technology that we're using up here. And I'm gonna deep dive into it a bit later, but it's kind of like my Fitbit here. I swear, if I don't wear this, I don't bother about going running. It's like it's pointless, because this is pointless and I need motivation. I nearly feel the same with eating fruit and vegetables. It's kind of pointless if I can't measure it, that it's taken up into my skin, and that is bloody motivating. It's motivating for me, it's motivating for my family, and it's kind of a competition of who can eat the healthiest. So I'm gonna leave you with that, but I'll touch upon it later because I think it's an important one. But Kara, I also think you have promised me some people with me today. Have you? Yes. So I'm gonna read out some names, and we're gonna talk a bit more about products. So I'm hoping that Mary and Madeleine and Ulla will join me on stage in these